Did you know that right now, in 2025, artificial intelligence has officially moved past just chatting? It has started thinking and acting. Most people believe their jobs are safe because they require human planning or complex movement. But the technology arriving in 2026 is going to shatter that safety net. We aren't talking about simple chatbots anymore. We are talking about machines that can plan your day, build software from scratch, and even walk into a warehouse to do the heavy lifting. If you are sitting comfortably in your office chair thinking, I can't do what I do," this video is your wake-up call. I'm going to show you the top 5 AI breakthroughs arriving by 2026. I'll tell you exactly which jobs are on the line, and more importantly, how you can pivot right now to stay employed and profitable. Welcome back to the Automation Hub. We are here to make sure you control the technology instead of letting the technology control you. Today, we are looking at the very near future. We are diving into the specific AI shifts, backed by the latest industry data, that are moving from experimental to standard practice as we head into 2026. From robots that walk like us to software that hires its own employees. Let's get straight into the first one. This one scares me the most because it affects the jobs we thought were untouchable. Breakthrough number 1 is the rise of agentic AI. You might be used to asking ChatGPT a question and getting an answer. That is passive. Agentic AI is active. It means the AI has agency. It can make a plan, execute steps, and fix its own mistakes. In 2025, we already saw systems capable of doing multi-step tasks. But in 2026, this scales up massively. Let me give you a personal example. I have a friend, let's call her Sarah. She works as a project coordinator. Her whole job is taking emails from clients, updating a Trello board, and then emailing the design team. She creates the workflow. Last month, she showed me a new AI agent her company is testing. Sarah didn't have to tell it how to update the board. She just gave it a goal. Get the project to phase 2. The AI read the emails, updated the schedule, assigned tasks to the designers, and even drafted a progress report. Sarah just sat there and watched. What jobs are at risk? If your job involves moving information from one place to another, or basic project coordination, you are in the danger zone. Administrative assistants, junior project managers, and logistics planners are first in line. What can you do? Stop being the doer and start being the strategist. Don't just move the data, analyze what the data means for the business. I can organize the schedule, but it doesn't understand client psychology or office politics. Master the human side of management. But if you think office jobs are the only ones in trouble, wait until you see what's happening in the physical world. This next breakthrough is literally walking through the door. Breakthrough number 2 is the commercial deployment of humanoid robots. For years, we laughed at robots falling over, but the laughter has stopped. Major funding and production pushes happened in 2025 to get these robots ready for real work. By 2026, they are moving from prototypes into actual warehouses. These aren't just robotic arms bolted to the floor. These are robots with legs, hands, and sensors. They can walk upstairs, crouch, and handle fragile items. I recently saw a video of a logistics robot in a test facility. It dropped a box. In the past, a robot would freeze and wait for a human. But this one? It saw the mistake, corrected its balance, picked the box up, and kept working. It didn't need a coffee break, and it didn't complain about back pain. What jobs are at risk? Warehouse pickers, packers, and inventory stockers. If your job is repetitive physical labor in a controlled environment, the robots are coming for it. What can you do? Pivot to robot supervision and maintenance. These machines will break. They will get stuck. They need human handlers. Learn how these systems work. Become the guy who fixes the robot, not the guy competing with it. Now, let's move back to the digital world, because the next breakthrough is coming for the creative jobs that everyone said AI could never touch. Breakthrough number 3, multimodal action-taking models. We all know AI can generate an image, but in 2026, we are seeing models that can manage entire creative workflows. These are action-taking assistants that shift how media is made. Here is the reality. Previously, a marketing manager needed a copywriter, a graphic designer, and a video editor. Now, a single multimodal model can write the script, generate the storyboard, and even create rough video cuts based on the text. I used to spend hours editing the silence out of these voiceovers. Now, I click one button, and an AI listens to the audio, removes the breaths, and balances the EQ. It turned a 2-hour job into a 2-second job. What jobs are at risk? Junior creatives. If your job is resizing images or cutting raw footage, that role is disappearing. What can you do? You must become a creative director. The AI can make the assets, but it doesn't have taste. It doesn't know your brand's soul. Your value is now in curation, not creation. You need to be the one who looks at the AI's work and says, "That's good, but change the emotional tone." But while creatives are sweating, another group is facing an even bigger shock. This next group thought they were the masters of the machine. They were wrong. Breakthrough number 4 is the domination of AI coding assistants. For 20 years, Learn to Code was the golden ticket to a high salary. But the workflow for software developers is changing faster than any other industry. By 2025, many developers were already relying on AI for daily work. As we head into 2026, AI isn't just completing lines of code, it is writing entire modules and debugging them. I spoke to a senior developer recently. He told me, "I don't feel like a writer anymore. I feel like a teacher grading homework." He spends his day reviewing the code the AI writes. The entry-level grunt work, writing the basic functions, is gone. What jobs are at risk? Entry-level coding jobs and quality assurance, QA testing. If you are a bootcamp grad who only knows the basics, you are in trouble because the AI is already a better junior developer than you are. What can you do? Learn system architecture. Don't just learn how to write the code, learn how to design the entire system. Learn how the database talks to the server. The AI is the bricklayer. You need to be the architect who owns the blueprints. We have covered office work, physical labor, creative work, and coding. But this final breakthrough changes how we get hired in the first place. This is the weirdest one yet. Breakthrough number 5 is the rise of agentic marketplaces. This is a term business leaders are warning us about right now. In 2026, we will see platforms where companies don't hire people, they hire AI agents. Imagine Upwork or Fiverr, but instead of hiring a human freelancer to do your SEO, you rent an SEO agent for $5 a month. It works 24/7, never sleeps, and reports back to you. Business leaders are already discussing the need for governance here because this disrupts the labor market entirely. If a company can rent an agent for a fraction of the cost of a freelancer, the gig economy changes forever. What jobs are at risk? Freelancers who do commoditized tasks, data entry, basic translation, transcription. What can you do? You must build a personal brand. An AI agent can do the work, but it can't go to lunch with a client. It can't build trust. It can't shake hands. In an automated world, your humanity is your premium product. I know this sounds intense. It is intense. But here is the good news. Every time technology kills a job, it creates a new one. We didn't have social media managers 20 years ago. In 2026, we will have robot trainers, AI ethicists, and algorithm auditors. To recap, here is your survival plan. Move up. Stop doing the basic tasks. Start managing the strategy. Get technical. Learn how these machines work so you can fix them. Be human. Focus on relationships, taste, and brand. The things AI can't fake. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 breakthroughs do you think will happen first? Leave a comment below. I read every single one. And finally, if you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. We are building a community of people who are ready for the future. Thanks for watching the Automation Hub. I'll see you in the next video.